Hey everybody, and welcome to an Electric Van Man review with a difference. Today we get to hand over this used electric van, incredible value, to a brand new owner. Let's go and find out from them why they're choosing an electric van, what difference it's going to make for their lives, and how they're going to be paying for it. That's an interesting bit. Few quick facts for you about the Mercedes-Benz eVito that we're handing over today. You can check out a full review on this video right here. But in the meantime, let me tell you, it is a 66 kilowatt hour battery. There is another version of the eVito out there with 40 kilowatts, but this gives you over 150 miles. 166 is the official range, but you know, let's be honest, it's probably going to deliver somewhere around 140, 150. Charging wise, this will charge at 7 or 11 kilowatts at home or out in the public domain at 100 kilowatts. So that's nice and quick. In terms of cubic capacity and the amount of weight you can get in this vehicle, so you can get about 900 kilos, and you've got a lovely twin side load door load space of around about 6 cubic meters. So this will get normally underneath the 2-meter car park, but this particular version has a roof rack, which will mean that you won't get into the 2-meter car parks. And what else do you need to know? It will tow, but not very much, so don't worry about that if you're going for the eVito. This is a cracking van. It's really good value, 23,000 miles and just £13,800. Incredible value. So here is Trina, the brand new owner of this electric Mercedes-Benz Vito. Trina, you excited?
I'm so excited. Can't believe it's finally here.
And it is. Yeah. So Trina runs a small business called Beat and Bottle Ceramics. Tell us a little bit about that business.
So I mostly do mobile ceramics painting. So I go around Bedford, Bedfordshire and do events. So anything from a hen do to painting babies' handprints and footprints. I have done some work with old people's homes and yeah, all sorts of things really.
So sort of creative well-being, that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. So we try and help connect people to each other in art, people who don't usually get a chance to do craft. So that's got a real massive well-being aspect. And then we try and learn stuff up the kind of heritage and history of Bedford and incorporate that into the art as well. Wow. So it's really fantastic. Fantastic.
So how will the van help you?
So I have been operating out of my personal car for the last 4 years, which is not really tenable anymore. So I really needed a vehicle, but it was just trying to find something that was the right price, suitable, and something that would help get me to A to B. I was really keen to get something that was electric, but I just thought it was completely out of my price range. I was told about a grant that I could get that was from the Rural England funding from the government, which is some of the levelling up money administered by Bedford Borough Council. So I applied for that. At the time, I still wasn't sure they'd give me enough to get an electric vehicle. So they awarded me up to £11,000, and I paid some of the money towards it. So I had to pay 30%, but it's just gave me that extra bit of wiggle room to look for something that I needed.
And that is fantastic. The government is actually supporting through local government, Bedford Borough Council in this case. If we've got a little bit of money, they'll put a little bit of money with it, and that is making a huge difference, and meaning that we can get an emission-free vehicle. Why is that important?
So my business is trying to do art, but rather than fast fashion, fast art, plasticky stuff, my business is ceramics. It's a heritage craft, really important. Pottery painting's been in England for 300 years. Wow. And so it's a little bit different because everything I do is sustainable. I'm trying to use no single-use plastic. So the last thing on the list was just to have something where I could knock all those miles off, all of the deliveries, all of the events. Yeah. And that's why I really wanted an electric vehicle, so that I could say, hey, this business is sustainable and it's trying to be a good example, because people really care. When they come and do an activity, they do want to know where things come from, how carbon efficient you are. And so this is just a real string to our bow. So one other thing about the Rural England Prosperity Fund is that one of the outcomes was sustainability, environmental impact. So this means I'll be able to hit that outcome and be able to measure how much I'm saving for the environment.
So that's fantastic, isn't it? The conditions of the grant are actually around sustainability, so people do really care about this stuff. Not only Trina's customers, but also the people handing out the grants. This is how we're beginning to drive down the emissions. It might not work for you, but allow it to work for other people. Let's be positive. Let's support businesses like Trina, because actually the big corporates will be wanting to know your sustainable credentials, and they'll be then signing off the checks to get you to come. And this is what's different about moving to sustainable solutions. It might actually win you business.
Oh, amazing. Oh, thank you so much. That's brilliant. I really appreciate the support.
Trina, let's get in the vehicle, get warm.